Today on Prime Male Evolution, we're going hard and completely unfiltered. We're exposing the absolute garbage dating advice being shoved down women's throats and how it's destroying modern dating for everyone. This won't be polite, balanced relationship talk. This will be the raw, unfiltered truth from the men's side. The truth that gets men canceled if they dare to say it out loud in today's gynocentric culture. Here's what women are typically being told in absurd bird-hand ranting TikToks by self-described and perpetually single dating coaches. You know what your problem is? You just don't love yourself enough. You deserve more. You're a perfect divine feminine goddess. Definitely don't change or improve anything because you're already perfect, and everything is men's fault. Sit back and manifest, queen. The universe loves you. Nothing is your fault. You shouldn't bring anything to the table. You are the table. They can't handle you because you're so strong, independent, and perfect, queen. And here is what men are typically being told by grifting self-described alpha men in rented Ferraris, trying to sell their dating courses, promising results with women. Everything is your fault. You're weak, broke, and, word that rhymes with hey, the world owes you nothing. No one is coming to save you. You have to go out there and take it. Get the F word off your behind and get to work. Improve, build, conquer. Man the F word up, you P word. Women are told to sit back, love themselves more, and simply manifest a high-value man by feeling like a goddess with divine feminine energy, whatever that means. They're told to use black cat energy and stupid manipulation tactics to make him chase. Bread-crumb him, never settle. Even though 90% of them sit comfortably in the 4 to 6 SMV range, they're all told they deserve the top 5% men. Social media is flooded with fake dating coaches filming from their cars, doing those ridiculous bird-hand TikToks, telling women to sleep with multiple men, date around, keep options open, and act like the ultimate prize. Men have seen behind the curtain. There's no nice way to say it. They're disgusted. They're pulling out of the game entirely because the juice is no longer worth the squeeze. The modern Western woman has been pumped full of delusion. She's smug, self-obsessed, and deeply narcissistic. She's promiscuous and proud of it, yet still demands a man who's taller, wealthier, and higher status than her. She's been told she's a queen who deserves the world just for existing, while offering the same basic package every other woman does. And she wonders why men are walking away. The dating advice given to men and women could not be more opposite. Men get the red pill hammer, radical accountability, no excuses. They're told the harsh truths about genetics, height, fitness, wealth, status, looks, and racial dynamics. They're told it's entirely up to them to grind and overcome their circumstances. They're taught radical accountability. Your girl got piped by another dude? Good. That's on you, bro. You got comfortable, you stopped leading, you let your frame slip, and the universe just handed you the bill for your weakness. You got destroyed in a business deal and now you're going broke? Good. That's entirely your fault. You should have seen the red flags, built a stronger empire, and never put yourself in a position where someone else could F you over. Women, on the other hand, are told to avoid accountability. They're fed pure fantasy. He didn't worship you like the goddess you are? Leave that man. You did nothing wrong, queen. He just couldn't handle your amount of perfectness. Just raise your standards higher and manifest a better man who knows how to treat a divine feminine like you. You cheated on your boyfriend? Good. That's entirely his fault, queen. He wasn't giving you enough attention, he wasn't exciting enough, and he failed to keep the spark alive. A real man would have known how to satisfy a high-value woman like you. Slay! The advice they're given always boils down to sit back like a goddess, embrace your divine femininity, love yourself more, manifest the perfect man, never settle, and simply pick from the top shelf. Here's how delusional that fantasy really is. In the US, a man aged 25 to 35 who is over 6 feet tall, makes over $100,000 a year, is single, and has no serious incarceration, history, or severe mental illness, represents a tiny fraction of the male population. Run the numbers. Roughly 14.5% are tall enough, Maybe 15 to 18% earn six figures in that age group. Around 40 to 50% are single. Then subtract the percentage dealing with prison time or major mental health issues. You're looking at something like 0.5% or less. And we haven't even factored in being heterosexual, having a full head of hair, social status, or matching ethnicity and values. The billionaire James Bond Superman hybrid. They're told to hold out for basically doesn't exist. Yet women are encouraged to reject good men while waiting for that unicorn. No wonder men are done playing. Texting has turned into a pathetic slow-motion game of chicken. It's a stupid competition over who can pretend they need the other person less. No double texting, no instant replies, no long messages. Keep it short, cold, and mysterious. Then, you meet her in real life, and she suddenly acts super friendly and flirty, laughing at your jokes and touching your arm like she's been waiting for you all week. But you know the truth. Their phones are exploding with dozens of other thirsty guys giving them free validation and attention 24/7. Women in their prime fertile years are, temporarily, in extremely high demand. Nature front-loaded their value in the sexual marketplace for reproduction. Ironically, the advice they're getting is true in that regard. They really don't have to do much to get used as a fleshy, intimate wellness accessory by men far above their objective SMV range for commitment. That constant validation rots their personality and destroys whatever integrity they have left in their late 20s. They're not genuine anymore, they're performing. The whole process feels sneaky and exhausting, and men are sick of it. They have peeked behind the curtain, and they don't like what they see. They're tired of chasing self-obsessed women who are taught never to chase back. They're tired of investing in someone trained to treat them like an option. They're tired of the endless games, mixed signals, and fake high-value acts. Here's what women don't understand. Men have options too, and they're choosing peace. They're choosing their mission, their money, their gym, their friends, and their own lives over the circus. The dating coaches are lying to women, and they're too delusional to see the damage. They tell her, "You're a prize, queen." Meanwhile, men look at her inflated ego and absurd double-digit notch count and decide she's not even worth the first date. She's been told not to settle, and that she has all the time in the world. So she rejects solid men who are objectively still above her in terms of SMV while waiting for the mythical 6'6" millionaire vampire from one of her novels who will worship her divine femininity. When he never shows up, she blames men for not stepping up. Newsflash, good men did step up. Dozens of them were rejected because they didn't live up to the absurd delusional standards. So they just stopped playing a rigged game. They stopped rewarding bad behavior. They stopped accepting promiscuity, entitlement, gold digging, and constant games. Women wonder why so many high-value men have gone silent. It's simple. They're repulsed. The advice they swallow has turned dating into a transactional nightmare. She wants commitment, but brings nothing but entitlement and a high-notch count. She wants emotional safety, but has an army of thirsty friends, orbiters, and exes. She wants a leader, but acts like she's the one who needs chasing. It doesn't add up, and good men are done pretending it does. They're opting out in record numbers. They're hitting the gym, pursuing hobbies, building businesses, chasing purpose, and seeking real connections that don't feel like work. If a woman actually wants a high-value man today, she's going to have to bring real value to the table instead of this manufactured goddess nonsense. No more breadcrumbs. No more dumb texting games. No more pretending she's too good to show interest. Show up as a woman who actually adds to a man's life, or stay single, because good men are no longer interested in playing. Brother, if you're watching this and you feel the same frustration, you're not alone. Millions of men are waking up. Stop wasting your prime years on women who were taught to treat you like an option. Hold your frame. Live unapologetically. Build yourself into a man on fire. The right woman, the rare one who didn't swallow this poison, will see that fire and want to join him. Drop a comment right now. What's the dumbest dating advice you've seen women fall for? Share this video with a brother who's still stuck in the game. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications for more raw, unfiltered truth that actually helps men win. This is prime male evolution. You're in your prime. Act like it.